Okay, those are the classes you get to choose. Alright? Now, this is where all your classes will be. Well, the majority. Okay? The 6th grade wing. The downstairs is the same as upstairs. And we'll get to show you, we'll walk to the classroom so you guys can see those, okay? So walk together again. And follow me. Oh, be mine. I should be up there. Right. Oh, good question. Save that question for in there. Or maybe we have time.
We'll hopefully leave some room at the end for questions. But if you do have any questions that we run out of time, just kind of decide and I will answer them for you if I can. Okay. We're going to start talking about behaviors right away. I'll talk about negative behaviors. Ms. Bowles will talk about what happens if you're doing good things. Okay? So, here at the middle school, we have what we call a behavior matrix. It's basically a sequence of events. So you start at the beginning, and then it kind of keeps going up and up and up with your consequences, okay? Firstly, if we notice your behavior is a little off in class, we kind of have a conversation with you. What's going on? What do you need from us? Why are you behaving this way? How can we support you to get better, okay? After that happens and you're still not doing what you're supposed to, we communicate home. Whether that be a talking points, whether it be a meeting with your parents, a phone call, whatever it may be, but we start involving your parents, okay? After that, if we still notice that you're just not getting it, okay, we start what we call discipline referrals, okay? Those are in your elementary schools, but I don't think you get them handed out kind of like it happens here, okay? Your behaviors has to be extreme, okay? Kind of on the higher end of you're putting others in danger, you're putting yourself in danger, or your whole classroom, okay? So, after your parents, after the conversations with you, we're kind of out of try. So we start involving the principal, okay? Mr. Still, Mr. Rogers, Ms. Bogner, they'll have a conversation with you about the referral and what happened in that moment. But usually when you get a referral, you get assigned an hour of detention in the office, okay? Usually those happen on Fridays at until 4 o'clock, okay? So nobody wants to start their weekend that way. So let's never get to the referral stage, okay? Even after the referrals, there's still more things that we can do to get your behavior on track, hopefully, but hopefully not. We start taking you to ISP, which is called in-school suspension, okay? In-school suspension means you are in a classroom with one teacher. You are doing your work the entire day in that classroom. She walks you to lunch. She walks you to the bathroom, okay? When you're in that classroom, all of your teachers send your homework upstairs, okay? So you won't see your normal teachers, you won't be with your friends. Any activities that we have that day or that week, you won't be participating in them, okay? After that, if your behavior is still not where it needs to be, you will get out of school suspension and then we just keep adding days, okay? So it could be 1 day of suspension or 10 days, okay? Whatever you need to kind of get back on track. Hopefully, you never have to get there, okay? There's plenty of things that we can do to support you along the way before we ever get to that, okay?
Okay, so on the positive side, we have what are called gotchas. Gotchas are where teachers or staff members recognize you doing something good, whether it's helping out a classmate, maybe helping the teacher in the classroom, whatever the positive behavior is, we like to kind of reward it and celebrate it. So they'll give you what is called a non-uniform bracelet. That means that whatever day the bracelet says, you get to have kind of a free choice on what you wear. You don't have to follow your uniform, okay? So if you want to wear kind of what you're wearing now, that would be a day that you could do that, okay? There are still guidelines that you have to follow with the non-uniforms, okay? No crop tops, no ripped jeans, those kind of things. But you have that free choice to kind of be different, stand out a little bit, okay?
And kind of going into the uniform, here at the middle school, we have a very simple uniform. It's almost not even a uniform, okay? You're basically wearing jeans or khakis, shorts as well, as long as they're past your fingertips, girls, okay? But you're basically wearing a spirit shirt from the middle school, anything with a cardinal, DCMS, okay? A red shirt, a solid black shirt, anything gray, okay? Very simple uniform, okay? You can wear your hoodies, but they have to be, again, DCMS, something with the cardinal, something that's representing the school, okay? They can't be kind of random logos. I see a lot of different hoodies right now, and those wouldn't be allowed, okay? Also, anything with the zipper wouldn't be allowed as well. It has to be a solid hoodie, okay? But you'll learn more about the uniform tonight, and we'll have kind of pictures up there to show you what that would look like, okay? If you do come to school not wearing an appropriate uniform, like a crop top, something ripped, we do send you to the office. You will be placed in ISP until your parents can bring you something else. If you don't want to wear something from the Cardinal Closet, okay? The Cardinal Closet is a room full of old uniforms, donated uniforms, things like that, that we can give you in place of what you're wearing, okay? Obviously, they won't be your exact size, so just come to school with a uniform, okay? Advisory?
Yes. So we're gonna talk about advisory. Advisory is kind of like the homeroom for you guys. Okay, every morning you have a 30-minute advisory. You'll come in. This is the class where you're going to meet with the one specific teacher. Okay, you'll go over things. You'll do team building and relationship building activities to get to know your advisory class. When you have conferences, that's the teacher that you're going to mainly stop in and visit with. And then if your parents need to, they can go other teachers. A typical week in advisory kind of is run. Fridays, we will run what's called a missing assignment report from Skyward. It'll give us a list of all assignments that you are missing for any class, okay? We do this because we don't want to get to the end of the quarter and you suddenly have 50 things missing for classes and you don't have time to get them in and get your grades brought up, okay? That is the big change from middle school to, or from elementary to middle school, is we have you guys constantly checking on Skyward. You guys are kind of in charge of that stuff. With Fridays, you have till the following Thursday to get that paper signed by the teacher. So if you're missing an assignment for me, you have to show me that you finished the assignment and I'll sign it, okay? If not, on Thursday at the end of the day, you will have a 30-minute detention, missing assignment detention, okay? And again, we